Hello, can you hear me? Yes. So, my name is Yuri Suzuki, and I'm categorized as quite a strange way. Like sometimes someone called artist, someone called designer, someone called musician as well. And then it's like kind of since I graduated from like Royal College Art in 2008, I have been doing quite a lot of different things. And as I said, like working for Will I Am and making kind of robotic music and instruments, and also making kind of robot for the video, for the music video, and making like tube map, like from radio, and making like kind of sound car, like looks like kind of sound taxi I created, and this is kind of breakfast machine I created. So in a way, I'm really like abstract for a long time. I was quite surprised I can survive for these 10 years actually. Then, yeah, recent like news, I joined Pentagram, and then why, in a way? So, in a way, like it's really interesting because they approached me like 2 years ago, like, are you interested in becoming partner? And yes. Then its whole process is really interesting, but it's really nice because kind of all process was really nice, like talking with all partner and how open this company is. Then like, okay, like this is really nice thing, change for my career. And now I joined. I'm 13 partner in the London office, and not very good number. So obviously maybe not like can be like dark force at Pentagram maybe. And I'm 23rd partner in the overall like in the world, like include New York office, Austin, and Berlin. And come back to the one of the partner asked me like, how can I describe your practice? And then that's a really good question. I was just thinking again, like artist, designer, musician, and okay, how can I categorize myself? Then I started looking at my past article, and I found a quite nice article in the one magazine from Brazil called Caçabogue magazine. So Philip Stark, like he like put like my work on the on the magazine, and then he categorized me as Yuri Suzuki is unexpected opera by himself. And there's no name for his creativity. That's really nice of him. And and then new Baroque mind, so it is more than that. We could not identify this UFO, therefore it is exciting. And I thought that this is a really amazing compliment. I thought that's amazing. Then like, I just like, thinking again, like what primary I'm like working and as a artist, a designer, and a musician. And I just kind of reached the point that I'm really interested in communication, and which is not far from concepts of the pentagram. And I'm just like introduce one project called Sonic Playground. That's actually, it's not Pentagram project. Before joining Pentagram, I did a large commission for High Museum of Art in Atlanta in US. So they came to me like they have a summer commissions, amazing opportunity, like really big space in the museum, and you can do anything you want. And I was thinking like just something brief, find out brief is quite important. And I can see like there's kind of like a division like between like people coming to museum or not. So I want to have like sort of space like people to communicate and increase in communication in the way, and the people to like naturally enter to the gallery. So I propose this one. So basically a lot of horns in here, and the people like talking to there, and the sound distributing really like kind of distorted way and deliver a very strange way, and accidentally can make communication. So that's a really fast proposal. But the production is really painful actually. Like I didn't really expect such a hard things we had to do. And first of all, like we had to do so much engineering. From this drawing, I didn't imagine about any calculation, like a number, the mathematics at all. But to be able to do like perfect acoustic system, we have to do like mathematics. And we worked with amazing like acoustic engineer Luca, and he quickly make this like algorithm and also calculation on grasshopper, and making acoustic simulation calculation on the computer. And finally, we made this installation. So when I saw this picture, it looks like really like a rendering, but actually not. So it's everything real picture. So we spent kind of 3 months and kind of this building like this kind of strange acoustic sculptures. And the function of this sculpture, the people just coming in and talking into that. For example, this one, like a left side sound coming to right side, and right side sound coming to left side. So you can actually have acoustically upside down. And sometimes like children talking to like one horn, and This height is totally different, adult and the kind of middle and the kind of child level. So accidentally you can have like interesting communication and conversation with other people. And then, yeah, this is one of the example too. And then this was summer exhibition. And it's really helpful because kind of, to think about kind of privacy, everyone hiding their face, so it's easy to take a picture actually. But it was in summertime in the Atlanta. It's a really open space, and so many people came, and we got quite good feedback. And this is how
Hello. Hello. Yeah, you can hear me?
So I thought that this project is really good to describe about my kind of practice in terms of audible communication. And I'm really into like sound and audible communication. And I'm categorized sometimes myself as sound designer. And I just want to share like one exhibition I've done again this year at the Stanley Picker Gallery in Kingston. It's called What is Sound Design? So I did one exhibition called Furniture Music exhibition at Stanley Picker Gallery. So basically, I designed like series of like different objects based on my sound observation, like such as acoustic table, like which is increasing sound of the surface of the table, and also like this is a kind of mobile phone has got small like music box inside. So I tried to kind of redesign domestic soundscape in really betterment in a way. So like this is a video I want to show you. Sound has a strong effect on the people. It can give us comfort and a lot of other positive effects. Meanwhile, if it is designed battery, it can also give us discomfort and distract us from enjoying life. My name is Yuri Suzuki. I'm a sound artist and designer based in London. The exhibition title of Furniture Music comes from Set of Music by Eric Satie. It is original ambient music. I have always inspired by his compositions as well as Brian Eno's work. For this exhibition and in my work, I want to have closer attention to the sound which is surrounding us and offer subtle improvements through my design. These automated rain sticks are controlled by live data streamed from beaches across the world. This data is used to simulate sound waves. Using white noise and random oscillations, I wanted to create a soothing and relaxing soundscape. This table amplifies any movement or noise on the table with the acoustic chamber. If you have conversation with someone, it always feels more comfortable to have subtle noises around. This piece is my attempt to create a table which allows people to have better conversations. I believe washing machine and blenders are most noisy household tools. This idea came from Matthew Herbert, and who asked me what if we could use sound from them to make music instead of disruptive noise? The musical kettle developed from a similar concept. When water is boiled, this kettle tells you with your favorite music. White noise has got a lot of properties. One of them is making silence, originally developed in India back 2009. My white noise machine is a simple way of masking sound. This mobile phone has a music box inside, instead of electronic sound from tiny speaker, which is probably quite provocative. You can get a better quality acoustic sound which is more pleasant for us to hear. I believe sound is a very strong medium and influences us a lot. I hope this exhibition stimulates visitors to listen carefully to what sort of noises or sound exist in the world, and to reconsider if that is what our homes, cities, or parks should sound like in the future. So this was the exhibition happening like this year, and as you can see, like I've done quite a lot of like sound research, how like sound and music psychologically affect how like we can change behavior, and then like my mission in the Pentagram from now on, like using that knowledge, kind of expanding field of the kind of experience design and the sound definition of the sound design as well. So it's kind of really beginning, so not so much things to say now, but yeah, if you like look on like my activity from now, it would be great. Thanks so much.